Alright, what's up everybody? Kevin Van Voris here. It's March 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Day before my birthday. I'm getting old. But anyways, we'll talk about that tomorrow. So currently it's 1:15 p.m. The clips you just saw were from last night. That was my last non-counting meal for a while. As some of you know, or most of you I guess, I was just in Arizona for the free agent kicking combine put on by Gary Zahner. Coached in the NFL for I think 17 or 18 years. So I will do a follow-up video that will be a different video than this. That way I'm not clearing that, or that way I'm not making the same video. So it'll be a separate video, kind of go recapping that, and I'll do that tonight. But anyways, today is day one. I am, right now I'm kind of putting football not on the back burner. I don't want to say that, but it's not going to be my top priority right now. I'm still going to practice every day and train and stuff like that, but the only difference is I'm going to now be focused on, because I don't have to peak for anything. Like, I'm not training for a pro combine. I'm just training for, to basically just stay in shape in case I get a call from the NFL, and just maintain. I'm not having a kicking off season or anything like that starting yet, but I'm just going to basically maintain. So for me to do that, I just need to kick 4 to 6 days a week, 30 minutes to an hour, and just work on that, and I'll work on my kickoff steps. But anyways, besides that, we are going to be going into a cutting phase, finally, a serious cutting phase. The reason that nothing has ever worked in the past is because I've always had football. But now that that's kind of, I don't want to say over, but technically it kind of is. There's no more pro combine. So, I'm ready to lose some fucking fat, to be honest with you. I'm very heavy. This is the heaviest I've been in a long time. Part of it is, stress from the gym and the job. Working all the time, not sleeping very much, and not getting very sufficient, bodybuilding, powerlifting style workouts. I'm not gonna lie, the last 6 weeks, from Husted's Pro Combine to now, I haven't had a good workout in a long time, and partially that is because I was not afraid to go heavy, but kind of afraid to go heavy, and kind of afraid to injure myself. I'm not saying that I've injured myself before, but you never know. So last year I didn't give a shit. I was training balls out, and this year I did what I needed to do as far as football is concerned. It's out of my hands. It's literally done. You know what I mean? So it's in my agent's hands. It's in the hands of the NFL. It's in the hands of my kicking coaches, Michael Husted and Coach Zahner. I can't do anything more. So, with that being said, this is going to be a new series. Whatever the title is, that's what it's going to be called. I don't know yet. Today is day one. I haven't figured out my macros yet for the day. I haven't eaten yet today. It's probably, and I'll figure those out here in a little bit. I'll figure out my macros and my numbers, and I'll tell you guys those. And then we're going to do an official weigh-in tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, see where we're at, which I have a pretty good guess of where I'm at, and it's pretty high, but it's okay. I'm not worried about it. I've started in much worse position before. So you might be asking, why are you trying to cut? And I'm going to try and make this video a little shorter. I already know I've been talking for 4 minutes. So why are you cutting? There's a few reasons, and I'm only going to say this one time, so that way if down the road people are like, well, why are you cutting? I don't understand. You can look back at this video and understand why. Number one, I'm not very healthy right now, to be honest. I can't own a gym and be a personal trainer and portray this version of health when I'm not healthy myself. The weight that I'm at, it's not healthy at all, to be honest with you. Number two, obviously, business reasons. I own a gym. I should be in better shape than I am. Number three, I want to get my online coaching business out there. I don't advertise. It's just word of mouth. I don't advertise at all. It's just word of mouth. So And honestly, to do that with the fitness industry, you gotta be lean. You know, as shitty as that sounds, you could know the whole entire everything, and people won't hire you just because you're not in shape. I'm not saying you'd be super shredded, but you need to be in shape. So, number 4, I am planning. Now I don't know if this is still gonna happen. Well, either way I'm going. But I'm planning on going to the Olympia. Whether I have a booth for Contagion Athletics, my clothing line, that is still being decided. We'll decide here in a couple weeks. But I'm going to the Olympia. And I sure as shit am not going to come to the Olympia out of shape. That's just embarrassing. It's just more motivation. Number 5, I do want to compete again. If I do compete, it'll be sometime between September and December, because that's kind of my window for competing, because I won't get a phone call from the NFL during that time. So I would love to compete again. Again, this is for business and personal reasons. I want to beat my previous look on stage and kind of see if the 2.5 year off season, or well, a little more than that, kind of paid off. I know it has, but I want to see it. I want to see it because right now I look like shit. And another reason, I want to be, I forget what number I'm on, but I want to be able to go out and run. I miss running, and I can't run because I'm too heavy and puts too much pressure on my knees. So I just want to be healthier. You know what I mean? So I have a bunch of reasons. I've got business, I've got personal, I've got going on vacations and stuff like that. So that's the plan. Also, I'm trying to get my social media game up. Another reason, you need to be either really strong, really shredded, a combination of both, or do some different type of stuff. So I have my clothing line, I've got a gym, I've got cars, I've got all that stuff. And I'm decently strong. I have to put the final piece together, which is looking the part. So this is going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys join along for the series. Recording will start tonight with the first workout, and I'm going to record everything, whatever I eat, everything. So actually recording will start tomorrow. Right when I wake up, I'm going to show the weigh-in, and we're going to start from there. So I hope you guys enjoy this series. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, @CaliBoyKev. Add me on Facebook, Kevin Van Voris. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for following along. And let's just see where it can take us. So I will see you guys tomorrow morning for the first video. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you tomorrow morning.